The Earth maintains a natural pitch or frequency known as the Schumann resonance. This Schumann resonance is synchronized within the Earth's ionosphere, surface, and the human body and mind. Physicist Winfried Otto Schumann first calculated this frequency as 7.83 Hz in 1952. The Schumann resonance is generated by lightning strikes across the planet, resulting in radio frequencies resonating throughout our atmosphere. There are 2,000 thunderstorms worldwide at any time, producing 50 lightning bolts per second. Together, they create the Schumann resonance, a constant frequency influenced by our planet's size. The Schumann resonance affects all living things. If one were on Jupiter or Mars, the Schumann resonance would be different because those planets are different sizes. Hertz measures frequency, indicating one cycle in a second. Think of a drummer hitting a pedal 8 times a second, creating silent beats. These 8 pedal strikes form one process. The Schumann resonance is constant. Its amplitude or frequency can vary. Frequency is shown by a sine curve like a sideways S, and amplitude is the curve's height, like stretching or squeezing an accordion. Harmonics means having wave patterns together. Combining 2 S-curves is the second harmonic. The third harmonic has 3 diagonal S-curves. Harmonics blend different waves to create new patterns. The human and Earth frequencies took millions of years to sync, and this connection didn't happen by accident. The first harmonic, Earth's central frequency, is 7.83 Hz. This exact frequency is called theta, our calmest and sleepiest state in humans. This 7.83 Hz frequency soothes the heart and nervous system, making us tired and helping our bodies rejuvenate. In the 1950s, Project Paperclip, MK Ultra, CIA, a classified government project, used sleep deprivation as the standard human experimental procedure. German scientists who worked in America after World War II conducted experiments on American citizens in mental institutions, jails, hospitals, and volunteers, Marx, 1979. These experiments deprived individuals of physicist Winfried Otto Schumann's 7.83 Hz frequency. To alter the human brain, the government classified projects implemented sleep deprivation, electroshock, strobe lights, loud music, and repeating recording devices, Marx, 1979. Humans and animals need sleep as a primary biological need like food and water. So, if you live to be 75 years old, you will have spent 25 years asleep. People spend 1/3 of their lives sleeping. Staying awake can lead to physical, mental, and emotional issues like anxiety, depression, cognitive impairment, and weakened immune systems. Zeitzer et al., 2008. Prioritizing our nighttime hibernation and minimizing disruptions to our natural rapid eye movement patterns is mandatory. Disturbance or deprivation can have severe consequences for our bodies, encompassing neurodegenerative diseases, psychiatric disorders, depression, and Alzheimer's disease. During sleep, our brains dispose of insoluble clumps of misfolded proteins, which can accumulate to toxic levels if our sleep is disturbed for long periods. This can impair our memory, decision-making, and immune system, making us more susceptible to infection and illness. Zeitzer et al., 2008. The pineal gland's melatonin production, crucial for the immune system, depends on the first harmonic, 7.83 Hz Schumann resonance, to optimize well-being. Disruptions like city lights, TVs, and other sources can hinder this, reducing immunity and increasing susceptibility to illness, as noted by Paul in 2016. Our brains operate across various lower harmonics of the Schumann resonance, spanning the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th frequencies. These harmonics align with mental states throughout the day, from calm alpha and focused beta to the more intense gamma mode associated with heightened excitement and stress. It resembles an orchestra performing a symphony with the fundamental 7.83 Hz frequency as the primary movement and additional harmonics adding intricacy and fervor to the overall composition, as Marx described in 1979, not resonating at the same frequency as the Earth's Schumann resonance. Can have severe consequences. NASA reported in 2021 that early astronauts returning from space experienced symptoms like fatigue, depression, and bone loss due to Schumann resonance disruption. Transmitting the Schumann resonance frequency into their space capsules is crucial for astronauts to maintain vitality. External factors like plasma flares, solar winds, and cosmic gamma radiation can impact the Schumann resonance amplitude and harmonics. The ionosphere provides some protection against these frequencies. However, the increasing number of rockets launched into space is causing more holes to form in the Earth's ionosphere. These openings allow more cosmic rays and solar winds to penetrate our atmosphere, disrupting our bodies. I might not buy a home near Cape Canaveral. Have you ever wondered why people seem off on certain days, not just during full moons when children tend to be more active in school? This is because Earth can experience bombardments from space, which can also modify the amplitude and harmonics of the Schumann resonance. Technology plays a significant role in disturbing the Schumann resonance. Over the last 2 decades, we have witnessed the rapid proliferation of transmission antennas, often without comprehensive evaluations of their long-term effects. Today, over 4 billion people use mobile phones to communicate through towers. We don't know the future consequences. Phone transmitters, Wi-Fi networks, and other man-made frequency generators can change and disturb natural wavelengths. They can push our bodies and minds into a state of heightened arousal known as the gamma state, contributing to anxiety and various physical disturbances. When our body's natural frequencies are disrupted, our immune systems become more vulnerable to attacks, making us more susceptible to illnesses. Have you ever experienced feeling better when leaving the city and venturing into the countryside? This phenomenon occurs because rural areas have fewer artificial frequencies and reduced electrosmog. In the age of technology and constant connectivity, finding a refuge of true peace can be a rare luxury. That sanctuary for me is my friend's 1850 Pennsylvania cottage tucked away in a valley with no coverage service or nearby electrical interferences. With limited electrical wiring and an outhouse, this cabin is a genuine escape from the modern world. It is also a relief for my ear-ringing tinnitus. The cellular industry is often criticized for funding and producing scientific studies that downplay the bodily injury of cell phones, towers, and other frequencies. This is similar to the tactics used by the tobacco sector in the past. This misleading information led to the death of millions of people. We must learn from past mistakes and not always trust authority figures. Thalidomide caused severe congenital disabilities in thousands of babies because people trusted the authority and did not question the drug's safety. In the early 1900s, people believed radiation was safe. They used radioactive radium to cure diseases, as seen in the case of Eben Byers, who drank radioactive water for years on his doctor's recommendation. The radiation levels found in his body after his death were high. The harmful effects of lead in paint and DDT insecticide were discovered only after widespread use. Corporations tell us certain things are safe, only to discover later they are not. Companies today claim cellular phones, Wi-Fi, EMFs, and other frequencies are secure, but we must approach these claims skeptically and not unquestioningly believe them again. This and more can be found in the book Fix Your Toxic Home and Live Longer by Marko Vovk. This book and other books by Marko Vovk can be purchased at Amazon Books. Please rate it, subscribe, and share. The link to buy the book is provided in the comments section below.